Hi everyone, welcome to our Tuesday check-in. So this past Sunday in church we focused on the notion of being enough, and we spent some time in meditation really uncovering and settling into the knowledge that our worthiness does not really have anything to do with our accomplishments. So of course in the spiritual life a healthy kind of striving is really important. We work to progressively transform ourselves into more loving and kind people. That is what we owe each other, and it's a really important part of spiritual work. But it's also important to notice how culture interplays with that healthy striving, because our culture really does call us to a kind of unrelenting hustle. A call to always be more or do more, a call to a kind of superficial self-improvement that never really seems to end. And so it's important to notice if that healthy striving is being co-opted into a kind of obsessiveness that creates anxiety. I know that I'm really susceptible to this kind of thinking, so I find it important to try to make sure that I am balancing a healthy striving with a sense of being enough. And so if you are interested in revisiting that meditation, that can be found on our YouTube channel. A recording is available. For today, I wanted to actually just think a little bit about the kind of mindset we bring to our meditation or stillness times. You know, as we try to sit in stillness to uncover or be nudged towards truths like being enough, it's important to make sure that in that practice we still bring a sense of self-compassion so that that work can be useful and sustainable. So I'm just going to read to you a quick passage from Pema Chodron's book, The Places That Scare You, A Guide to Fearlessness in Difficult Times. In meditation, we discover our inherent restlessness. Sometimes we get up and leave. Sometimes we sit there, but our bodies wiggle and squirm and our minds go far away. This can be so uncomfortable that we feel it's impossible to stay. Yet this feeling can teach us not just about ourselves, but also about what it is to be human. All of us derive security and comfort from the imaginary world of memories and fantasies and plans. We really don't want to stay with the nakedness of our present experience. It goes against the grain to stay present. These are the times when only gentleness and a sense of humor can give us the strength to settle down. The pith instruction is stay, stay, just stay. Learning to stay with ourselves in meditation is like training a dog. If we train a dog by beating it, we'll end up with an obedient but very inflexible and rather terrified dog. The dog may obey when we say stay, come, roll over, and sit up, but he will also be neurotic and confused. By contrast, training with kindness results in someone who is flexible and confident, who doesn't become upset when situations are unpredictable and insecure. So it seems to me that this is a really important observation for how we go about the training that we commit to in the spiritual life, that we need to do with compassion so that we don't end up like a neurotic and confused dog who is being treated badly, but rather we end up with someone who is flexible and confident and who doesn't become upset when situations are unpredictable or insecure. I think that that's a really hopeful goal of a spiritual journey, and it's really calming and to remember that the way to get there is self-compassion. So I hope that you've enjoyed this short reading. Thank you for being with us, and please do join us for our next installment of our Lenten series, Grounded, Goodness by Design, this coming Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Thanks so much, everyone.